Hey guys, Jonathan here. It is currently 4:17 in the morning on Wednesday. I'm getting ready to head out to San Diego Comic-Con. The last several days I've been working on early review content like crazy, and forgive me if I feel a little tired or sound a little tired or even look a little tired, which is probably the most accurate of all. I'm getting ready to head out to San Diego Comic-Con, and before I go, I just wanted to express how much gratitude I have for the trip that's about to happen. So much has transpired in the last couple weeks that just, it's such a huge blessing to get to go and do this trip the way it's about to happen. And so many amazing things have lined up, and I'm sure even more amazing things will line up on the ground. So before everything kicks off and before I get into the crazy swing of things, I just wanted to pause and take a moment and say how grateful I am for you guys for helping build up the Mini Superheroes Today community into what it is. And it's not lost on me, and I'm very, very grateful for the fact that all of the things that are about to happen this week, which as of this recording I have yet to experience, are all because of you guys supporting the journey, being a part of my community, and absolutely none of this would be possible without you watching this video. So I just wanted to take a minute before the video gets super epic and off the rails with all the great things going on and let you know how appreciative I am for you in making all of this happen. Let's roll the clips and get out to San Diego Comic-Con 2025. So as we start our journey, we've got a lot of time to kill because we actually can't get into the hotel until much later in the day. So we're like, hey, we'll come out to Bricks and Minifigs, do a little Lego hunting first, not even thinking that they don't open until 11. It was like 9:30 when we got here, so we're gonna do a little bebopping around. Well, I'm officially in a time loop. Last year, we had to go to a bunch of Targets and Walmarts, and by we, I mean mostly me.
Correct.
To get all of the Rebuild the Galaxy sets for them to sign at the Lego Star Wars panel. This year, the same thing has happened all over again. They just announced this morning that Ashley Eckstein and Dan Hernandez, our buddy that writes the series with Benji Sammet, are going to be there doing a signing, and so we now officially need Ahsoka items to get autographed.
The good thing is, though, last year we had to go to like 20 different Targets and Walmarts because the sets weren't out
Yeah,
yet,
so we were
trying
hoping
to find
to
them
even
early.
find them. Right now, we both want the Ahsoka Starfighter, and that's already out, so, I mean, hopefully they even have it in stock, like it's not something. You know what?
Don't jinx it.
Cut the tape. Target was a success, and the only thing better is it's on sale, too. $37.49 for this. Perfect. Absolutely can't leave it behind. But we're also looking to see if they have any new Lego. Like back in Nashville, I found tons of stuff early.
I think he's merging right now.
The merge.
The merge.
So we got the Ahsoka sets, and it's
Pizza
only
time.
It is pizza time. That's right, but it's only 10:20, so we still have like 40 minutes before Bricks and Minifigs open. But check out what kind of pizza they have that we're gonna have for lunch. Artisan pizza. So something interesting. They had exactly 2 Ahsoka sets. They had exactly 2 pizzas. So we haven't had to fight over anything yet.
Yet. Oh, that's cool. Paper bags
Whoa,
in the U.S.
nice.
It's kind of weird, yeah.
Watch mine not have paper bags.
Well, you're not opening yours.
That's true. It's Schrodinger's bags. Pizza time. Okay, we finally made it to Bricks and Minifigs, and they're open.
I actually need that.
I mean, that's the cool thing about this being San Diego is the Comic-Con exclusives, because they don't have to travel very far to get here. So after that, we wound up downtown San Diego again. Our hotel was at the Margaritaville Hotel, and it was great to finally get in the room and just chillax for a bit. Then, of course, heading downtown to the very first activity, I was invited to the Paramount Plus Lodge. In fact, I'm very grateful that I was invited to a lot of media events as press for the first time ever here at San Diego Comic-Con, and thankfully, I was able to get Chris to be my plus one at almost all of them. The Paramount Plus Lodge celebrates everything that goes on Paramount Plus, of course, and they had all kinds of crazy stuff inside, like themed food, themed adventures you could go on, like Mission Impossible for a photo op, and tons of other cool stuff that you could see in there, mostly for photo ops and walkthroughs, but occasionally there was like themed food and things like that, so it was really a lot of fun to go through and see all the things Paramount Plus has going on. Alright, the Paramount Plus Lodge was amazing.
4.
Fantastic. Okay, so we are about to walk in for preview night. Everybody's kind of siphoning in now.
Ninjago!
It is so exciting to be here for year 2. You know, last year we were just talking about was so perfect, got to experience everything, and this year it's a lot of fun because we're getting to experience a lot of the same stuff, but in a different way. We're getting to do a lot of... It's awesome because we're getting to experience a lot of the same stuff as last year, but we're getting to do even more. And it's gonna be great. So, gonna head into Comic-Con, and of course the first place we're going is the Lego booth.
Let's dock in. All right, Jonathan, you ready for the Lego booth?
Mentally, yes. Emotionally, physically, no. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm so hyped, dude. I cannot wait to see what this is. We are entering Comic-Con now, and this is our live reaction to Lego. Still can't see what it is. I'm very curious. Dude, that's a monstrosity right there. That's a monstrosity right there. Dude, I want that banner. That is so cool, dude. I need that monstrosity banner.
It's a monstrosity.
That's a monstrosity. I still... Dude,
Rebuild the galaxy, too.
Yeah. Hey, you forgot the best show, Lego Masters.
I pointed that out. I said that.
I didn't hear it. Okay, I didn't hear it. It's okay.
We have video evidence.
All right. What is the booth? Dude, Lego Fantastic Four banner.
It's fantastic.
Say that again.
It's fantastic.
What is the booth? Huh. Is it... Wait. What?
Real talk, look how much better the Endgame set looks when it's displayed like this.
Wait, why does that look so much
better?
Oh, so this is like a Lego-themed Comic-Con.
Wow. All the minifigs. That's like every minifig that's in a set right now. Like a retail set. That's crazy.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, what's over...
Whoa,
it's literally
it's
Lego.
It's Dr. Doom.
No, that's so cool.
That's so cool.
I'd be that guy right there.
Hey, we were sitting like right here last year.
I was right there.
Nice. Hey, is that you?
Oh, and dude, look, they have the Lego version of the booth. Dude, that's Thunderfang right there. That's the Dragon of Chaos.
Chicken jockey.
Oh my god. Whoa.
I'm gonna swing by the door.
Yeah, there's a new set. Arkham.
No way. Oh my gosh. Now it is Wednesday night, which is preview night here. So believe it or not, this is the least crazy Comic-Con is going to be the entire time. And I thought we'd take a walk around and take a look at everything we can see here at the Lego booth. So as far as exclusives, not much going on. You can see these posters including Chicken Jockey, but there's all these posters you can see that are actually banners up there. Man, do I want that one. But they're really cool. They're all Comic-Con and Lego inspired, and you can actually use this QR code. If you're watching the video, you can actually use it now and download these from Lego Insiders, and that's for this weekend only. And then all of these torsos on the minifigure factory, which you can access online, you can scan this QR code and order these. So as far as exclusives go, from what they've told us, that's pretty much it right now. There may be some minifig giveaways or things like that at some point, but for right now, that sounds like all there is to it. Now, as we walk over here, you can see all of these Comic-Con displays. They're actually building it. Like, there's the actual convention center I'm standing in right now. And as you walk through this build event over here, you can actually build a plot that will go into one of these squares. So they're literally building Comic-Con, and you can see there's already a ton of stuff going on here. Wow, and that's the actual booth we're standing in, and there's a smaller version of the thing. It's like Inception. I love it. But let's go ahead and take a walk over here.
I will. Come back.
That is so cool. Too bad they didn't make a minifig with just that logo on it. It looks great. But as we walk over here, you can see we've got some programming on the TV of like what's going to be going on. Then we've got all kinds of sets on display. Of course, the coolest, in my opinion, is Arkham Asylum. This is the new $300 modular that comes out in September. This is the world debut of seeing it live here in person. Absolutely incredible detail. Just amazing that DC is getting modulars now. Look at that, the Harvey Dent, Metropolis. Oh my gosh. 7785. That's a reference to the original Arkham Asylum set when that came out. Look at the Batwoman minifig. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow. I'm going to do a more full breakdown of this on the channel here soon, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, we've got all kinds of cool stuff going on. Lots and lots being revealed. We've got the One Piece sets revealed right here. Absolutely awesome. Animal Crossing. Wow, that is so cool. All right, we are here at the Lego booth with the Game Boy. This comes out this fall for $60, and it's really cool. I mean, it's one-to-one built, and the pieces move. Like, literally every single thing is just like a real Game Boy. There's an on-off switch that slides. I mean, look at that. It's so authentic. Like, literally every single piece on an actual Game Boy.
And are those
works.
prints?
Most of them are prints, which is absolutely crazy. There's a new curved element right there that looks so cool. And just the fact that so many of these pieces are printed. My favorite thing is the one piece that isn't printed is the actual sticker on the brick-built cartridge. Because on a real cartridge, it would be a sticker. So that is so cool. And the cartridge comes out of the back so you can switch which game you're playing. And another really cool thing is if you look at the screen, hopefully that translates to video well, it actually moves, and that is so incredibly cool. So I can't believe that they got so many pieces done right here, and it feels like I'm holding an actual authentic vintage Game Boy. So yeah, thank you so much to the Lego booth here at San Diego Comic-Con for letting us take a closer look at it, and let me know what you think of the Lego Game Boy. So we've got Ninjago on display here, and believe it or not, once we get on the other side of this, we'll see the Marvel stuff over there, and that's all that's on display for this year. So not quite as much on display as years past. Now we've got the Marvel sets, all the new August drops on display. So a lot of these are being seen publicly for the first time, which is quite cool. Look at this WandaVision TV, love that. Wow, the new Quinjet. Now, this is cool and not cool at the same time because they're saying that this is the endgame final battle for $100, but look how many minifigs are in there that are clearly not in the endgame final battle. But I'll give them this, the display does look awesome. Got Galactus over here, the Toby train, and we've got the Marvel logo and minifigures, again, advertising that everything you see here is $100, which it most certainly is not, but it does look really cool. And if you look, Earth 0937 upside down, that would look like Lego. Ha ha ha, that's awesome. So over here, we've got some Lord of the Rings displays and Fast and Furious up there. Then as we move around the booth, got the whole 360 tour going on right now. Giant life-size K2SO. That is absolutely awesome. Got some more of the banners up there. Star Wars, we'll get a little closer look at the Star Wars. Nothing new revealed, of course, just some cool stuff to look at.
How far did you try to...
We've got these life-size Wicked builds. That is wicked, if I do say so myself. That is unbelievable. Look at Elphaba. Wow. And then over here, we have a lot of the new sets on display for the very first time. So those ones up top are the ones that are already out, but down here, so many sets being shown in person for the very first time, which is just unbelievably cool. Wow, that was amazing with all those Wizard of Oz minifigs. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. But that's really a full tour of the booth. Now, of course, we've got the giant build here. We looked at the other side, but now we can see the front. And this is literally the San Diego Convention Center, which is pretty darn awesome. So that's a full tour of the booth. Really cool to walk through. We're going to be here, Chris and I, and there's actually a lot of Lego content creators here, and going to be breaking down more as the weekend rolls on, but I just wanted to give you a quick booth tour right now. All right, so that was a super fun preview night. We got the exclusive magazine, which so far appears to be quite possibly the only Lego exclusive, which is kind of disappointing, but you know, the weekend's gonna roll on. there are rumors some more could pop up, but right now, we're headed over to the Hard Rock Hotel. I was super fortunate to be invited to a Magic the Gathering event, and it's Spider-Man. They're launching a new Spider-Man card game. It is going to be awesome to check out. So thank you to Magic the Gathering for the invite, and let's head in and check it out. I was invited to an epic Spider-Man launch party for the new Magic the Gathering game here at San Diego Comic-Con. This was first class and felt like stepping right into New York City from the moment I entered the room. They had an exclusive Daily Bugle newspaper that opens up to a playmat, which is so cool, and there were free exclusive comic books given away of Amazing Spider-Man #1, which was so fitting with Fantastic Four's release this weekend. They had photo ops in J. Jonah Jameson's office and a New York alleyway, and of course, I was able to pick up one set of each of those card packs. Here's a quick example of the Magic cards inside, which have some incredible art and so much life to them. This event was an absolute dream to attend, and I want to say a huge thank you to the Magic the Gathering team, Hasbro, and Team Marvel for the invite to be a part of this magical night. So after the Spider-Man party, we hung out with Doc Wyatt over dinner. We talked everything Ninjago, Spider-Man, comic books, Doctor Who, you name it. It's always awesome hanging with the Doc, and it won't be the last time during this con, so stay tuned. All right, good morning. It is now Thursday of San Diego Comic-Con. Technically the first real day. Last night was preview night, but starting off today, I had a very cool invite to East Continental Gems, which does this unbelievable Marvel display. So we're going to do a walkthrough tour and see all of these unbelievable multi-million-dollar gemstones, and that's a cool way to start the day. So let's get it.
Welcome to Marvel XECG. What we're doing over here together with Marvel is bringing the Infinity Stones to life. So we've been in the jewelry business for many years, specializing in colored gemstones. So very organically bringing the Infinity Stones to life. So collectible gem seals in there. Those are all tamper-proof with authentic and real gemstones in there. These are all very limited edition cards. You see that one's out of a 200 edition. These are out of an 100 edition. These are the original Infinity Gauntlet comic books. This one we did out of a 300 edition just because we figured it may be, a little bit more popular because it's the original Infinity Gauntlet. Yes, a fine jewelry line as well, so people can walk around in there. Their gauntlets, gold and authentic gemstones in there. So, a very premium version of the Infinity Gauntlets. These are out of a 200 edition, all with precious gemstones. So your yellow diamonds, sapphires, rubies are casted in bronze with 18 karat gold in the bezels surrounding them. So these range from about 16,000 all the way up to 118,000, where you have like 2.5 carat stones across.
You getting one?
I'll take two.
Is there a birthday coming up? Yeah.
Everybody always has a birthday coming up. Oh my God.
A 5 carat emerald in there, and then 18 karat gold surrounding it. So some really, really, incredible stuff. But then we also have, your $200 card where people can, collect their Infinity Stones at, a more, feasible rate.
I don't know. I think that's a daily wearer. What do you think?
Yeah. You could rock that.
Yeah.
You got
Especially,
that
I think you're in the right venue for a Doctor Strange Eye of Agamotto.
Yeah.
They come in these like Marvel briefcases, so really cool carry cases.
That is so cool. Look how that's etched in the foam too.
You got Stark Industries in there, the East Continental Gems logo.
Wow.
Yeah. And then special for Comic-Con, we're doing our micro gauntlets. Those are $150. So 1-inch bronze micro gauntlet with a gemstone in there as well.
That's like the Ant-Man version.
Yeah, there's a hidden veil, so you can wear these as well as necklaces. Yeah, so you can just throw it on a necklace and everything. Yeah, so true.
It's even bigger than the one downstairs. That's crazy.
So you're looking at a 23 karat Olympian emerald in there, making it perfect to represent the one-of-one time stone. 18 karat gold surrounding it with the etching in bronze. Yeah, we took even 20 samples of the actual leather to make sure this is absolutely perfect and truly represents the
What's the damage on this bad boy?
Over $1 million.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Caecilius should have just come here and bought this. The movie could have been over like that.
This is the case that it comes in, but it is actually the one-of-one Doctor Strange spellbook as well. So beautiful spellbook. This is the case that it comes in. So a gorgeous carry case marked as the one-of-one Marvel East Continental Gems Power Orb. And then over here is the 1-of-1 Power Orb. So a 33 karat natural purple spindle in there, which is an extremely rare gemstone. You see the faceting, you know, the nuances in there.
That is
Truly
crazy.
a brilliant stone, and then it's surrounded by 18 karat gold and set in solid sterling silver as well.
Easy. All right, now the big question: what's the damage on something like this?
Will we see it in the haul video at the end?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is close to $1 million as well. Yeah.
That is amazing.
And then Jonathan, we appreciate you coming out. This is for you. So it's one of the Infinity Stone collectibles in there.
Wait, what? Oh my
No
god.
way.
There's an actual sapphire in this card out of a 200 edition, so very limited.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
That is crazy. Whoa.
Dude, that is so cool.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
I am absolutely speechless. That is so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. Needless to say, that Marvel Gemstone tour was insane. That was so cool. Man, they were above and beyond kind too. That gift at the end was crazy. And now we are headed over to ComicCon. I just started about 5-10 minutes ago, so shouldn't be too bad. But here we go. ComicCon first official day. It's gonna be great. So this is the line to get in. It's like 9:30, so the convention just opened, but you gotta go all the way down there, then turn around to come all the way back.
Why do I not remember this last year? I don't remember this last year.
The merch. Over $50 here at the Sony Pictures television, so he gets a coin which can be used to play the claw machine. Now, Chris is in a very fortunate situation that his best pal on planet Earth is very good at claw machines.
Yep.
Which could be famous last words before this.
Yep.
But, Chris, you pick the prize. And
I think we got to go for that Gen V one.
Gen V. Got it.
That's the one we're eyeing.
All right.
I guess you just put it in?
I don't know that there's somewhere to put it in.
Press the button.
That button. All right, here we go.
20 seconds. Is he going to make it? Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Oh. Ah. Dock out.
Painful. We got the coin. Okay, so we can now see what the exclusives for this year are, and you have to enter a side quest here with this QR code and do all the LEGO challenges every day. But they have the LEGO Masters minifig from last year, a set of the pop badges they're giving out, although I don't recognize that front one. Maybe I just don't recognize it. Lego Masters bag, journal, the magazine, some kind of monstrosity of a comic book from Ninjago there. And yeah, all right, we got to enter this and try our luck. That is so cool. So of course I had to get a picture with that amazing Deadpool cosplayer, and right after that I ran into my buddy Dan Hernandez, one of the co-writers of Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy, the Lego specials over on Disney+. I saw a giant Galactus, and not long after that it was time for the Ninjago signing, where they had the voice actors for Kai and Wildfire there, along with Doc Wyatt and Kevin Burke, the co-writers of Lego Ninjago Dragons Rising. You guys know Doc Wyatt is just a hero of this channel. He is the man, and so being there to support him for the signing was so awesome. All the fans were so happy to see everyone from Ninjago, and man, it was just so great.
Have you seen Monstrosity yet? Okay, promise me you'll check it out. It's on YouTube for free. It's only like 15 minutes long.
We are in the reserved seating area for the Ninjago panel. It's about to get started.
Dude, I'm about to jump up, kick back,
Whip
around,
around,
and spin.
and then we're gonna jump back to it again.
Ninjago.
Well, we just walked out of the Land of Lee, aka
The Land of Lee.
the Ninjago panel. It was absolutely awesome. Of course, love supporting our buddy Doc Wyatt up there and getting to meet the whole cast. Chris got Kevin Burke's copy of the script that they read. Chris, you're gonna put the whole thing on your channel.
Yeah, the whole panel's going up in like an hour.
I was gonna say by
It'll
the time
be up
this
there already.
Yeah, by the time this video's out, it'll be out. But it was an awesome panel. Love it, love it, love it. So now we are about to hop in the Fantastic car and head over to see Fantastic Four First Steps. Then we're headed back here to the Predator Badlands press event, which I was invited to, and Chris is my +1 ride or die always.
I'm his handler, you know. It's I just follow him around. I get footage, you know. I do what he needs me to do. It's part of the job.
You know you've made it in life when a Lego master is your handler. Anyways, after that, we are headed to the Fandom after party, which Chris is once again my +1 for, and the All-American Rejects are playing there, so we are literally going to move along at ComicCon
and
with...
you forgot one.
Crazy.
The Burke Day party.
Oh, I didn't forget. I'm just going in chronological order. We're filming a vlog, and you're now in it.
Hey, hello. Follow me.
But yes, after all of that, we're headed to Kevin Burke's birthday party with all the Ninjago cast. It's going to be a blast. So come along, it's gonna get crazy. Just got out of Fantastic Four First Steps, and holy smokes, this movie is a crazy ride. No spoilers right off the bat here, but I got emotional several times throughout it. Not only because I love these characters, but I love the way that they are put into this movie. This feels just like Superman in the sense that it is like watching a comic book come to life. And if you know the Fantastic Four, especially early Fantastic Four, the way that the comic books felt, that translates perfectly here. You need to know absolutely nothing about the MCU. This could literally be your first MCU movie and you could walk in totally fine. The casting is great, the family dynamic is awesome, the visuals, holy smokes, see this on the biggest screen you possibly can. It is amazing. I can't wait to see it in IMAX. I actually just saw it in Dolby, so I'm gonna be coming back for IMAX. Now, as far as anything in the movie that I didn't quite like, I do feel like there were some things that were definitely cut up. You could tell that this movie was not, the way you see it here is not the way it was originally intended, but it's not one of those movies like, let's just say an old Justice League film that feels really chopped up. It's not like that. It's just there's some things with villains that pop up later that could have really been shown on screen that would have been better. They are explained in comics, so it's not like it's completely swept under the rug, but I'm a big fan that you shouldn't have to watch a cartoon, comic book, whatever, to understand what goes on in a big motion picture. That being said, I absolutely love this movie, cannot recommend it enough, and the way I recommend it is on the biggest screen in the best seat you could possibly see it. Fantastic Four First Steps. I'm not sure I could give it like a 1 out of 10 rating yet because I literally did just walk out. You know how it feels, you're always hyped, but it is high up there in the MCU. Absolutely top 15 for me. So let me know what you think if you've seen it. Let me know if you're seeing it this weekend, and I'll catch you guys soon. It's a bow and arrow. That's crazy. Oh my god.
That was scary. I didn't like that.
Hi there.
Thank you.
Alright, Predator Badlands walkthrough was amazing. This has to be one of the coolest participation gifts there ever has been. That is so rad. But now we're going to head to the Fandom after party where All American Rejects are playing. So, oh my gosh, that's going to be crazy. We are going to move along. Alright, we are in line to enter the red carpet for the Fandom after party. This is so cool. Thank you to Fandom for the invitation here. All American Rejects are playing tonight. Oh my god, it's going to be crazy.
Well, I love ComicCon, and I was cosplaying / in disguise, listening to music, and I guess I got a little too excited and wandered on the stage.
Oh, the whole world's watching. What do you have to say?
I love you, ComicCon, and see my new movie, Ick, in theaters July 27th, 28th, and 29th, and listen to the rest of the awesome music.
Right around, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, it is now, what day is it? Friday morning at San Diego Comic-Con. So much has happened in so little time, it feels like I've been here for 2 weeks already. But last night, of course, went to the birthday party for Kevin Burke of the Ninjago writing team with Doc Wyatt. That was such a wonderful time, absolutely amazing. And this morning, I'm headed over actually to meet and interview the cast of Phineas and Ferb. So let's go and check it out. You know, I absolutely loved this show growing up, so not only with the show being back is that amazing, but to meet the cast and get to interview them, really excited about that. It's such a huge honor. And Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. If there could be a Lego set of any contraption from any episode, what would you choose?
The roller coaster.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, that would be pretty dope. I want those treehouse battle robots.
Yeah.
I think that would be really sick. You can open it up and then put the minifigs in. Like, oh. It'd be like, sort of like the Bionicle, sort of like the Technic combo.
Know your stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You got to go roller coaster.
Yeah.
To me,
It's quintessential.
it is the 10-year-old boy inside of me still wants to build a roller coaster in my backyard.
I think I want to see the whack-a-mole machine that Candace had to use to make her way to save Mom.
Yeah.
That just seems really clunky and fun.
Before we depart, Lego, we love Lego. Please send us Lego.
There's like 2 sets I don't even have the space for to build right now.
Putting in a special request to have triangular shapes for Phineas's head.
Yeah, that really busted me up last time we made Legos together once of our characters, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't have the pieces required to make my head.
Yeah.
My triangular head.
I've tried to. I can't get it.
Are you a big Lego guy?
Yeah. I do all kinds of Lego reviews.
Oh, cool.
What's your first name? What's your first name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Last name Lego.
Basically, yeah, it could be. I go more so
Lego,
for middle
inventor of Lego.
There you go. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us, Jonathan Lego.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Lego.
Oh, why? Thank you very
Yes.
much. Well, that was an absolute ton of fun to interview them. Wow. Now I'm back on the show floor. So much to see, and in a lot of ways, I feel like this is kind of the first free time I've gotten because it's just been so packed. So only got a little bit of a window here before the next panel, which will be Primitive War. Super excited for that. But for now, let's check out the show floor a little more. So if you remember yesterday, we were talking about everything down here, all of the free stuff that you can win if you're lucky enough. The grand prize is the One Piece Going Merry signed by the whole cast. That is crazy.
Invited to the Primitive War panel. I'm so stoked for this movie to begin with. It's like R-rated Jurassic Park, but I was even more stoked that one of my brothers in the industry, Brandon Davis, got to host his first San Diego Comic-Con panel. I wouldn't have missed this for the world, and it was just a bonus on top that Primitive War invited me to be there in the first place. Brandon, love you, buddy, and so happy to see you up there, man. You earned this.
Thank you for the comments on the trailer. It's obviously the first time we've showed it, the first time someone's told me it's good, so that's great. Thank you.
Thank you. Great question.
But yes.
We are now in line at the Lego booth. It's time for the Ashley Eckstein signing. Well, almost time. It's probably still an hour away at this point, but you have to have a ticket, and they are only doing 100 Ashley Eckstein signatures. And of course, Dan Hernandez, the co-writer of Rebuild the Galaxy, will be here too. Can't wait. Yeah. It's so good to see you again. Yeah. Having fun?
Oh my gosh, best time. It doesn't
well, they got to come to my office. It was a beautiful thing for last. So that's how we got to know some of the Lego and the elite. So it was a special experience.
So excited that you're in this. This is so cool.
It was like, I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I cried some tears.
It was really meaningful for everyone. And it made it feel like a special event this next season, to be honest. So
well, it's so good to see you again. Absolutely.
You wanna put
I'll run that for my prop.
1, 2, 3. Got it. Perfect. Yep, perfect. I got it. Yep.
I was invited to DC Studios Peacefest, celebrating Peacemaker Season 2, and this event seriously rocked. There was live music, props from the show, and even a meet and greet with Eagly himself, where I took my custom Lego Peacemaker and Eagly for a photo op.
There are so many cool places to pose and even merch opportunities inside, and of course, music is at the forefront with a rockin' band that played all the best of rock and roll. Thanks to DC Studios and HBO Max for the invite. This was rockin'. So after Peacemaker, we got to hang out with Doc Wyatt yet again, and also his friend joined us, who you might recognize from Teen Titans Go writing team. This is Mel Hagen. He was an awesome dude. Man, does he know his comic books. And it was just awesome to talk about SpiderMan and everything, because Doc and Mel both worked on Ultimate Spider-Man's writing team over the years. So cool to hang out with these guys. Such a huge blessing to call them friends. And that's what makes ComicCon ComicCon.
So it is Saturday at San Diego Comic-Con, and for whatever reason, I can't find Jonathan anywhere. However, I did meet Pedro Pascal. It's really cool. He's actually been hanging with me all day. But have you seen Jonathan? Have you met him? I don't know.
I know not who this Jonathan is. Sounds like a great individual, but I've been busy exploring the outer reaches of space with my wife, my brother-in-law, and my best friend, the greatest pilot.
That's awesome. Well, what brought you to Comic-Con, Mr. Fantastic? Is that what I should call you?
It's fantastic.
Say that again.
It's fantastic.
What brought you to Comic-Con?
There's a great movie that's come out this weekend, and I thought I would be here to celebrate with the folks who have landed here at San Diego Comics.
Dude, I loved Superman, but I think that came out a few weeks ago.
The movie was super, but the one you need to see is the Fantastic Four.
I'll have to check that out. Let's go.
It's fantastic.
Say that again.
It's fantastic.
So on Saturday, as you saw, I got to achieve a lifelong dream, which was cosplaying at San Diego Comic-Con. And what better cosplay to wear this weekend than Mr. Fantastic? You know, especially after seeing the movie, Reed is a character that I really identify with. You know, I've always loved his mind in the comics and just the way that Reed shows up for the family and the team, but a lot of the things that he talks about and goes through in the movie relates a lot to OCD, which I think is awesome and just cool to see that represented on screen in a great way. Got to see my friend Ryan Penagos from Marvel, and of course I ran into my second favorite Doc, Dr. Doom.
Yes. Like
Folks, Sunday morning is here, which means it's the last day of the convention. Sad to see it go, but man, what a full weekend it has been. Today is the George Lucas panel, so I'm gonna be in the room with George Lucas. Can't believe it. It's gonna be awesome, and then I fly home and wrap it up. So that, of course, means it'll be time for the haul. So stay tuned for that, and let's crush it on Sunday. Well, I don't know that in this video we particularly talked about it, but look how massive the building is. This is the San Diego Convention Center, and if you go all the way down there, you can almost see where it says Hall A, and all the way down there is Hall H, and every hall is vendors, exhibitors, convention coverage, panels. It's just one of the absolute biggest buildings I've ever seen in the US. Unreal. So I'm currently sitting about 8 rows back from the George Lucas and Guillermo del Toro panel. This is going to be absolutely awesome.
His magnum opus, Star Wars, has shaped our lives for generations and taught us we should trust our instincts. One person can change the course of history, and the Force is always within us. His imagination has lit the path for generations of fans and filmmakers alike. He's the reason we're here today. Please welcome for the first time ever at ComicCon, give it up for the one, the only, George Lucas!
But when people come who say they're experts and they say, oh, that's not art, that's not this, that's tough. And I've worked with hundreds of illustrators in my life, and they're all brilliant, they're all great, but they don't get recognized for anything. So this is sort of a temple to the people's art.
Temple to the people's art.
And the George Lucas!
Now it's time for the ever-elusive haul, and I'm actually going to start with something you don't even see on screen, and that is the Magic the Gathering card set. Now, I was actually given a full deck of every character variant, and of course, if you know Magic the Gathering, each card set has a different color, and you know all that denotes different things. I'm actually only learning Magic as way of this SpiderMan lot, but I opened this one for my other video. As you can see, the artwork on these are just absolutely beautiful. I'm really looking forward to actually learning how to play the game. Just full disclosure, I never have before. And the very last thing we're going to look at in this collection is something from Magic. So we'll start and we'll end with that. But that event that they invited me to was so much fun. It was literally like walking through New York City. Loved that. Now, picked up a couple cups over at the Paramount House. Summer of Cinema. Got the Lodge from the Paramount, and this one. They had a clear one and a blue one, and they gave me both, so that was cool. Now, I bought this one on the show floor. It's a little baby Crypto plushie. He's got the Superman S on the cape, and it's super cool. This was exclusive to the convention. I think limited to 300 or 500, if I'm not mistaken. So that was really cool. Along those lines, at Jewelry Brand's booth, I also got these two pins. I think both of these were either 300 or 500 limited edition as well. But of course, we've got both of the superhero blockbusters of the summer with Superman and Crypto, and Galactus and the Silver Surfer. Love that. Over at the DC booth, they were handing out Justice League access cards here. These are Watchtower access cards. Thought that was cool. They do give these out at comic book stores, but I didn't have Jon Stewart yet, so that was cool to pick up. I bought this at the Minecraft booth. It's a limited edition Tamed Wolf pin. Limited edition of 500. I thought that was pretty sweet. Dig that a lot. I have absolutely no idea where or how I picked this up, but this is a Comic-Con exclusive Mr. Beast Feastables milk chocolate bar. Again, I have no idea how I got this. It just ended up with my stuff, so yeah, pretty wild. Anyways, got a Minecraft wolf pin they were giving out at the Minecraft booth, and this Merry Marvel Marching Society pin they were giving out at the Marvel booth, so that was awesome to get it from Marvel. This Dexter Resurrection vinyl
I don't know what you would call it. It's more like a canvas than vinyl, but it's like a hand towel or something like that. Super creepy, super awesome. They were giving this out at the DC booth. It's Batman Dark Victory. Of course, this is really cool. It coincides with the podcast. So yeah, really, really cool there. Hadn't seen that before and loved that for my comic book collection. I've not opened this to read it yet, but they were doing a Den of Geek Peacemaker edition that they were handing out on the street. So that was super cool for their 10-year anniversary, I believe. Yeah, there you go. They were giving these out at the Minecraft booth. It's the Chicken Jockey poster. As you can see, it's not a very big poster, but super cool to have a Lego Minecraft movie promotional item. That is awesome. Over at DC on, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, they were giving out these daily planets for free. And of course, it's an in-universe magazine, the way it looks, but it's actually, you know, promoting all of the different things going on in the DC universe right now. Love that with all the iconic covers there. Super cool. It's literally a daily planet. Oh, and that's cool. You could get it autographed on the back. I hadn't even opened it prior to this. This is probably in my top 5 things that I got at Comic-Con. This was signed and autographed by Doc Wyatt. When you do a panel at San Diego Comic-Con, they put these like name cards out in front of you so the audience can see who it is. And as you can see, this is from the Indie Toy Makers Unite panel on Saturday. And Doc was a panelist, and he saved his card, and he signed it and gifted it to me afterward. So, as you can see through the vlog, absolutely love Doc Wyatt. He is the man, so it's really an honor to have been gifted this. Love it. Now, these are some of my press badges for the things that I was invited to, like the Lego Ninjago panel and the Primitive War panel. You get these press badges handed to you if you are press and or invited by the presenting studio to attend, and I don't know if they generally collect these or not, but it was cool that they didn't collect these ones, so I got those, so definitely going to keep those. This is hands down the most valuable thing from the collection. If you guys remember the ECG tour with all the gemstones, this is the one that they gifted me. Really unbelievably cool, limited edition out of 200 with a hand-selected gemstone to represent the space stone. So limited out of 200. I believe they were selling these for like $200 or $300 on their own. So literally a precious gemstone in there. That is incredibly cool, and the presentation is second to none. So love that. Can't wait to find a place to display that. Very grateful. Another Doc Wyatt gift. This is his graphic novel, Alien Bones. Really, really cool here. He wrote this entire thing, and I'm really excited to read this. I've been slowly collecting everything Doc Wyatt has ever written, so this is a really, really cool edition, especially hardback, too. Really, really love that. Forgot to get him to autograph that for me, though. Well, I guess I'll have to get that next time I see him. Anyways, I bought these comics. This is the first Dazzler Spider-Man cover crossover, which is really cool. Amazing Spider-Man number 203. I love Dazzler. I'm going back and reading all of her original comics from the 70s, so just think that's such a cool cover. Love all those colors. Speaking of that, an original Infinity Gauntlet book. This is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful condition. And hadn't added one of these to the collection yet, so that's really cool. And this one is insane. This is autographed by Jim Lee. Oh my god, that is so, so rad. I didn't get to meet Jim, but this was pre-autographed by him, so that was definitely a cool pickup. Then one more comic book, admittedly, even though that one's signed by Jim Lee, this is my favorite comic book. This was given out at the Magic the Gathering Spider-Man event. As you can see, it's a Magic the Gathering variant edition of Amazing Spider-Man number 1. We've got the really cool variant cover, some additions added on there, and man, this was so cool. They were giving these out, like I said, at the Magic event, and how it worked is, at least for the press night, I don't know if this was throughout the weekend, but you were given a ticket on the way in that was kind of like a secret thing, and you had to go over to the pastry shop and trade in your ticket, and it comes in this little bag, so that is cool. I'm not going to be opening that bag, but that's awesome. Oh, I guess I got more than one chicken jockey. Forgot I put 2 in there. This was the Lego San Diego Comic-Con exclusive magazine, so I'll just leaf through it real quick. You could pause if you want to read anything or, you know, do any of the activities on your own, but they had so many different themes represented. Of course, we've got Kai's monstrous journey here with Kai taking the lead. Horizon Adventures, cool Jurassic poster in the center there with Horizon on the other side. So yeah, it's like almost every LEGO theme has some kind of representation in here. That's really cool. And ironically, as I say that, I don't think there was any superheroes mentioned in there. Go figure. Anyways, that was pretty cool. I took this from my collection. This is an original 2015 Ninjago mailer that was sent out to promote the new season all those years ago, 10 years ago. And I was able to get Vincent Tong, the actor who voices Kai, to sign this at his LEGO booth signing. He kind of gestured that he had never seen one of those before, which is quite cool. At that Ninjago booth signing, I also got this signed by Doc Wyatt, Vincent Tong that voices Kai, Kazumi, who voices Wildfire, and Kevin Burke, Doc and Kevin co-writing Ninjago. And this is a really, really cool piece here. Love this with all the different artwork and sketches. That is unreal. Over at the Peacemaker installation, I bought these trading cards. They are Peacemaker trading cards, which is rad, and they also had these Harcourt's Knockout, really, really cool coasters that they were giving out too. So I got one of those. And of course, got to open the cards. I was thinking about keeping these sealed, but you know what? Do it for the vlog. Let's open them up and see what I got. I'm genuinely curious. They're from Upper Deck, and they were selling these cards in the convention as well as at the Peacemaker Peacefest installation. So I'll try to keep that package as nice as I can. Oh man, that's awesome. That is so cool. I wonder, okay, so that's numbered. That's number 1, number 2. Okay, so I guess you get a full set here. Number 3, yeah, that's awesome. So Rick Flag, Peacemaker, number 6, 7. Okay, so they're just different poses. That's kind of interesting. Wow, the Vigilante card is sweet. Are those stickers? Yeah, those are stickers. That is awesome. I wish that my holo was Peacemaker, but that is still super, super cool. Wait, did I go through the whole thing twice? Oh, I guess I just didn't see Vigilante the first time. Anyways, really, really cool. That's awesome. These were the pop badges at the LEGO booth that you could collect through various activities every day. So on Sunday, they gave out the Wicked one. And how these work, if you've never seen one, is you just pop out the back and you can like put this through your shirt or your lanyard or something, and it's just a little pop badge. This was the exclusive one. They just randomly gave these away, or you could get it through the raffles every day. So if you won the raffle, 1 of 20 people, you would get one of these, or if you just talked to somebody, an employee there, sometimes they were just giving them out randomly. This one, I think, was on Friday, the One Piece one. Then this one was just randomly given to me. That was cool. And then this one was on Saturday, the DC one with Joker and Harley. Interesting to see Lego DC, not Lego Batman. Been a long time since we've seen just Lego DC used in a logo like that. And the very first one on Thursday was the Ninjago Monstrosity one, which is super cool. And the final thing to look at from the haul, like I promised, was from the Magic the Gathering event. Can you tell I'm running on fumes, guys? It's been a long weekend, but it's a life-size Daily Bugle replica, and when you open it up, you actually have a Magic the Gathering playmat on the inside with that beautiful Spider-Man art, and on the back, it's like a traditional newspaper where, of course, we've got a how to play detailed as well as the daily crossword puzzle. Super, super awesome and really, really cool. So that is it for this portion of the haul. Next, we got to look at the posters. Okay, full disclosure, I did not get the Spider-Verse set at San Diego Comic-Con. I just need something heavy enough to hold these down, and that was the set within reach. But at the LEGO booth, they were giving out these Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past posters, which was awesome. So that's our very first poster to look at. This was at the Fandom party, the All-American Rejects after party with that epic concert. Those were given out on the way out. This was a Ninjago Monstrosity poster from the signing. Very cool. Double-sided with some promo on the side. This is the slightly larger version that was autographed by Wildfire, Kai, Kevin Burke, and Doc Wyatt, the co-writers of LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising. This poster was given out at the Ashley Eckstein signing with Dan Hernandez, my good friend who co-wrote the series with Benji Sammet. So that's really cool to get an Ahsoka autograph right there alongside Dan's signature. And then the last poster is this absolutely awesome one, which we have so much to talk about here. For some random reason, with no X-Men tie-in apparent other than the 50th anniversary here, we have a Lego version of giant-size X-Men with so much to look at. First off, our first ever Lego Nightcrawler built out in a minifig form. In fact, there's many minifigure firsts on here, which is just so incredibly cool. For some reason, they threw it back to that original Cyclops from the 2014 set. We've got a new look at a Lego Colossus design, which is sweet. The Storm is a new design, although it does look a lot like the one that goes with 2014. And for some reason, they went with the Wolverine that didn't have arm printing or even the dual molded legs from the CMF. But either way, this was a giveaway at the Lego booth at one point, so that is really, really awesome. So yeah, great stuff, and we're going to wind down the video now.
Well, just like that, I'm right here back in my office where the video started. Man, San Diego Comic-Con, what a great time it was. I am still processing everything that I got to experience. I am so unbelievably grateful. Thank you to everybody who's watched this video to this point. I know this is a longer than usual video, but I hope you thoroughly enjoyed coming along to San Diego Comic-Con with me. Man, it was so cool. Of course, to get to experience all of that with my best pal, Chris, doesn't get any better. And I want to say a huge thank you to all of those great installations and activations that invited me to come check it out. Man, it was just like living a dream the entire weekend, and I'm so grateful. You know, I've been actively working toward my dreams for over 10 years by creating MiniSuperHeroesToday in March of 2015, and the last 3 years or so, I've been laser focused on taking things to a new level, exploring new boundaries, and this weekend felt like the first steps into exactly that. And I'm just so incredibly grateful because not only do the doors have to open to get to experience those things, but in order for those doors to open, it requires the platform continuing to grow and myself evolving as a creator, and all of that happens because of you on the other side of watching these videos. So your guys' support and being here and being a part of the journey is the greatest honor of all. And I started the video the same way I want to end it, with a heartfelt thank you to you for being a part of this journey and being a part of the Mini Superheroes Today community and world. So thank you so much for that. And the countdown is already on till San Diego Comic-Con 2026. I will be there.